You mentioned you ride e-bikes more.
Yeah.
90%, I think you said,
yeah.
give or take. So how have e-bikes changed your life?
Oh,
So,
nice.
Fortunately for me, I have the SL and the full-size one.
This is what I want to talk. I want you to talk about the SL a little bit more as well.
So since I got the SL, I'll be honest, I've ridden that the most.
Okay.
Because it honestly just feels like a mountain bike, but it helps you up the hill. So if you dislike that, why are you into mountain biking? Because I'm not there to pedal up a hill. I don't care how nice the view is. I'm not there to pedal up the hill. I'm there to go down the hill and slide around corners and do jumps. So
I had this exact conversation this morning with my bathroom fitter who rides.
Yeah.
And he's on the fence about buying an SL. And it's the exact same conversation with everyone. Everyone's like, I don't like riding up hills. And that's where I am now as well.
The same story as my brother riding that KTM for the first time. If you just ride one, like go on a decent ride, realise that range anxiety isn't a thing. Like it's not like a car where you're hundreds of miles from home. You're a slight inconvenience of a pedal back to the car. Like it's not that bad.
Did you think you were going to use the SL?
Yeah, what was your first impressions of it?
I've always liked it because I had the Kenevo SL and it had like the little motor and the little battery. And I went to France. I broke my downhill bike, some forks, bad time.
Yeah.
And I ended up riding the SL for like a week and a half, following French downhill riders. And it took everything I threw at it.
Yeah.
I recharged it off of a mate's van who had solar panels. So while we were eating breakfast for like an hour, he just plugged it into his van and it was fully charged. And I'd use about 10% in a day because obviously you got chairlifts. Go through town to the bakery on turbo. And then you just...
sounding pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. And it took everything. It felt like an enduro essentially because that's what it is. But it's got another 2 kilograms on it. So...
yeah.
And then also, if people break bikes or whatever, I can just shoot back to the van, grab whatever they need, meet them on the hill, and it's been like a slight inconvenience.
I was reluctant when I first got
Yeah.
one. I was like reluctant. I just didn't think. I didn't see what the point was. I thought, I'll just ride my normal bike or my e-bike.
Yeah.
But it's. I echo what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's frustratingly good.
Yeah. The full power ones almost feel like enduro motorbike. It almost feels like it. You're still knackered at the end because you don't realise it, but you've been pedaling at 9,000 RPM all day. But like I went out with my mate, 45 minutes with 9 runs of Triscombe, and you're like,
you can't knock it.
If you're arguing with that,
yeah,
like,
you can't
buy a motorbike if you're arguing with that because that is the dream.
Yeah.
So then the SL, I feel like you just got to be clever with your gears on the SL. Don't be too worried about how fast you're going. Just set your speed. It's almost like cruise control. Just set your speed of pedals, get in the right gear, and you'll just be at the top in a minute.
Yeah.
It's not, like we haven't got mountains, have we? We've got like little hills. So I think it's
hill
amazing.
bikers.
Yeah.
The next question then is your 3-bike garage. I think this is a hard one for you.
Yeah.
Because he's got some fringe bikes that he needs, hasn't he? You know what I mean?
That is hard.
3-bike garage, Joel Anderson.
Number one's a downhill bike. Always has and always will be, because when you go to that trip to Morzine or Whistler or whatever, you go with everyone and you want 2 weeks of riding. You don't want 2 weeks of mechs falling off and breaking wheels.
Yeah.
You just want to hit the biggest jumps and ride the biggest rocks and know that you're just going to be all right.
Nice.
So we always go on like the core group of mates. We always go on a holiday a year just like absolute bike abuse, like for 2 weeks. Like someone's bike is broken at the end.
Yeah.
So
downhill bike
number one,
always in there.
And then that's actually really hard because a motocross bike's going to stand like a bike, isn't it?
Ooh,
I hadn't even thought. No, cancel. This is only bikes that you pedal.
In which case, I'd take the new Levo SL.
Yeah,
because I've got coil Olins on that, so it's a bit more weight, but that thing can just take whatever I'll throw it in. I'd give up the full power one for the SL, I think.
Would you? And then that would be your everyday bike just for lapping on?
Yeah, because I got the range extender, like the little bottle you put in your bottle cage. So it got 150% with a motor that's nearly as powerful as the big bike.
Yeah.
So when I go out with my friends, trail on the SL and trail on the big bike, pretty much the same.
Okay.
Because you're not that far off.
Yeah, nice. Right, the third.
Jump bike.
Nice.
I'm hyped, dude. I wasn't sure what you were going to say.
I'd sack the BMX off, I think,
Yeah.
You just end up hurting yourself on BMX.
Bad back.
Once you get over about 23, 24, you can't not come back bleeding.
Yeah.
Whereas trails is just a nice day out, isn't it?
Yeah. That's a good 3-bike garage.
It is. I feel like it's really well thought out as well.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased that the dirt jump bike's in there. I am.
And also, if you've ever ridden a dirt jump bike not on dirt jumps, like go to a trail centre or something on a jump bike. It's so funny.
I've never done that.
Sounds real YouTubey, but just like go to Windhill and ride like the red on a jump bike. It's so fun.
What an episode! You did really well then.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah. Do you know what would finish it off?
What?
If you could put some sort of link over my face.
Yeah, I can do that. I could put a video up on Ollie's face of an episode we think you'll love.
Is it on now?
There is a subscribe button here on this chair, and on my face, another video we think you'll love. Thank you. We appreciate you.
There's nothing in the chair now. Subscribe.